Another young Congress leader whose exit is being speculated, but Pallavi, they're saying that she's spoken to Sachin Pilot and he says that he's staying put, much like Aditi, he's not leaving anytime soon. The former Rajasthan Deputy Chief Minister is miffed with the Gandhis. Sources are saying that despite Sachin Pilot sending them numerous reminders regarding the ongoing tussle with Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot, the Gandhis have only given him assurances, but no action has been taken. In fact, Sachin Pilot is also unhappy that the promise of a cabinet reshuffle made to him by the central leadership is yet to be fulfilled. Meanwhile, senior Congress leader Kapil Sibal has slammed the party leadership, saying that concerns raised by many, including Sachin Pilot, are yet to be addressed.
Well, I don't want to play the devil's advocate, but the point of view which many of them make when they leave is that we've hung around for years, we are waiting for the party to take a stand, and he said that yesterday in his press conference, that if I want to work for the people of the country, Congress is no longer the party. You also raised that point at that party platform.
Congress, no? We're in the Congress, no? I've not left the party. So where is the question? See, it is one thing to say that you feel that the party should walk the road of the ideology that it embraces. That's a perfectly good stand. And for that you should raise a voice. And if ultimately you do not, the party does not accept you, you are entitled to walk out. I'm not saying that you're not entitled to walk out, but you're not entitled to embrace an ideology which you have shunned for 30 years, for 3 decades. You can't do that. You keep on asking me questions about the leadership. I am not here to answer questions about the leadership. I am here to tell you the serious dangers ahead in respect of this kind of politics, which is what I tweeted. That look, this is now from Ayaram, Geraram, it is now Prasadaram. Now you may get a ministerial berth, you may get into the cabinet, you may get a post of leader of opposition, you may be given money, I don't know.
Politician will say, I'm in it for politics.
That's right. So I should say, I am in for politics, I should move to BJP then, if that's the argument.
Would you think of that?
Do you think in my life I'll ever do that? If the party doesn't want me, I will say, thank you very much, you've really given me a lot, I'm very happy. But I will never leave the ideology that I have embraced. And over my dead body, I'll never join the BJP, even if I'm asked to leave the Congress party.
I just want to go back to that letter you people wrote, because those issues still stand. The elections have still been deferred. Are your concerns still there?
Of course. Of course our concerns are there.
Aren't you worried that those concerns are not being addressed?
Presently, no. Presently, no. They've not been met. So we'll keep raising the issue because we want the party. See, anybody who stops listening stops growing. That's life. If the leader doesn't listen in a corporate sector, if the CEO doesn't listen to those who are running the company, the CEO will not succeed. So let's be clear. The art of listening is central to politics.
I want to, before I start concluding, I want to talk to you about Mr. Sachin Pilot. Now, Sachin Pilot has not decided to join the BJP. He was promised that, his people would be accommodated almost a year to his so-called rebellions. And if tomorrow Sachin Pilot says, I have been patient, I have been loyal, what have I got?
I am not going to comment on what Sachin Pilot will do tomorrow. I am only on ideology-based politics. If Sachin Pilot tomorrow, for whatever reason, joins a party which his father opposed, which he opposes even today, I will have the same comment. You see, politics is not about where I can go, what I can get, how I can get it, in what manner I should get it, right? It's not about that. It's about my idea of how the country moves forward. And that's based on clash of ideologies, not clash of personal interests.
So, before I let you go, Mr. Sibal, you're saying that your concerns about your party remains, but you want to be within the format of the Congress, and perhaps Jitin Prasada should have hung on. And perhaps
it's for Jitin Prasada to decide. It's not for me to say anything. All I'm telling you is that yes, we, the group of 23, and now that he's out, it's 22. Right? We are wedded to the Congress and its ideology. And we will raise our concerns because we see what is happening around. And therefore, we want Congress to be the party that it was, that it may not be today.
Thank you very much for speaking to CNN News 18.
सोलंकी साहब, जिस तरीके से जो सचिन पायलट और अशोक गहलोत के बीच में जो पिछली बार जो इशू हुआ था 10 महीने पहले, पंजाब के अंदर कमेटी बन गई, रिपोर्ट भी दे दी, राजस्थान के अंदर कुछ नहीं हुआ, क्या कहेंगे?
नहीं, रिपोर्ट को काफ़ी लंबा समय हो गया। 10 महीने बहुत लंबा समय होता है। जब हमारी 5 साल की सरकार है, उसमें 10 महीने में अगर रिपोर्ट नहीं आई, अभी तक ये तय कर नहीं पा रहे कि करना क्या है। लेकिन हमारा कुछ करें या नहीं करें, मैं बार बार यही कहना चाहता हूँ कि कम से कम मंत्रिमंडल का विस्तार तो ज़रूर करना चाहिए था। तो सबसे ज़्यादा अगर कोई सफ़र कर रहा है तो प्रदेश की जनता भी कर रही है और कांग्रेस के कार्यकर्ता भी कर रहा है, अपना ठगा महसूस कर रहा है।
क्या सोच रहे हैं, क्योंकि अगर ये फैसला और नहीं करते हैं या आला कमान या मुख्यमंत्री, कोई आगे की रणनीति है?
देखिए, अभी तक आगे की कोई रणनीति नहीं है, लेकिन रणनीति साफ है कि जो पायलट साहब निर्णय लेंगे, मैं तो उनके साथ हूँ। जो भी वो निर्णय लेंगे, जिस तरह से भी लेंगे, मैं पायलट साहब के साथ हूँ। और एक ही बात है, उद्देश्य ये की है कि उद्देश्य पायलट साहब के साथ में, लोग कहते हैं भाई पायलट साहब के साथ ही क्यों? हमने यही कहा कि जब 7 साल 6 साल जब अध्यक्ष रहे तो SC/ST माइनॉरिटी के लोगों के लिए जो वादे उन्होंने किए थे उस समय, चाहे संगठन के लिए किए हों, चाहे उसमें टिकट के लिए किए हों, उस वादों में वो खरे उतरे थे।
Let me go straight across to Pallavi Ghosh, who is joining us on the phone line. Pallavi, you've already answered the question about whether Sachin Pilot is going to be next. You're saying he right now is not in the mood to leave the party. Then I want to ask you this. After Jitin Prasad's exit, is there now pressure on the party to deliver on the promises that they made to Sachin Pilot, but they've been sitting on it for the last 10 months?
Yes, there would be, and because the last thing they can afford is that a Sachin Pilot leaves the Congress party. See, Sachin's case has been a little different. So far, he's not said a word against the central leadership. He's in fact done everything that they're asking him to do, from fighting for the party, campaigning for them in the state polls. He's among the star campaigners. Even Rajasthan by-polls, he went back to Jaipur. He took part in the assembly. So at least on disciplinary grounds, the reason for the Congress party to question him is just not there. In fact, he has several questions he wants to ask of them. I mean, what happened about the committee? They've met only twice. The commitment made to me that my people would be accommodated, that's not been fulfilled. I have remained silent. It's almost a year. It's your time to kind of fulfill your side of the promise. So I think when he comes to Delhi next week, he's definitely going to try for an appointment with the Gandhis and remind them that how long do you expect me to keep quiet? And the exit of Scindia, Jitin Prasad, will weigh uppermost in the minds of the Gandhis. Sure, it's all very well to accuse Jitin of departing from his ideology, but at this point of time when the Congress needs all hands on deck, losing a Sachin Pilot would be, I think, one of the worst things possible.
All right, Pallavi, thank you very much. We'll leave it there for the moment. With that, it's time for me to take a very quick break. But all our exclusive interviews are going up on our website, news18.com. As I slip into our break, our special initiative, this is a CNN News initiative. We are calling it I Stay at Home.
With the danger of the pandemic still looming over us, are you doing your part?
Our nation is facing unprecedented challenges.
And now it's in your hands to break the chain.
You have a chance today
To make a difference, all you have to do is
to stay at home.
so make the only right decision you can.
In this situation, stay at home unless it's essential.
Share your stories with us.
Using the hashtag
I
stay at home.